Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Dr. Muhammad Imran. We are going to cover chapter number 7. In other words, we call topic 7, last part, which is about to, as we know, which is about managing organizational structure and cultures. We have discussed two parts of these chapters in our previous lectures already. Now we are going to cover the last part of topic 7. Okay, which will start from here. Minimum change of command. Yeah, the organizing principle that top manager should always construct a hierarchy with the fewest level of authority necessary to efficiently and effectively use organizational resources. Yes, the main principle is, so organizations, top managements always try to, organize a minimum hierarchy with, hierarchy, whatever they have, even the low hierarchy, but their managers, they want to give them less authority as they can. So some of the example you also can find from the book also, David Novak, John Brands, and also the Plux corporations as well. So that's why I already recommended you one book. If you want to understand more about it, you can read the case studies about these two example or two corporations, two companies, about two companies. So here is the centralized and decentralized of authority. Yeah, as we understand, the centralized in our tall organizations, in other words, we can say centralizations of the authority. What are the centralizations? Okay, the top managers handling and controlling by all function and authority. Even the lowest managers cannot take any decision without the approval of the top management. Okay, the top management is looking all responsibility and taking all decisions. And in other words, here is also strictness, and also very rigid. We can say this kind of organizations. But how the decentralizations organizations, or we can say decentralizing authority, yeah, giving lower level managers and the non-managerial employees the right to make important decisions. They are giving the power. They are giving the power to their lower managers and the non-managerial employees to also how to use organizational resources. Yeah, they know and they can take that decisions, and they are responsible as well. And that's why these organizations, we can say it's called flexible and responsive also, because taking less time. No need to wait for the top management approval, which they are doing in centralization authority. So let's move to the further. Okay, these are the types and example of integrating mechanisms. Here are basically four main mechanism. Okay, integrating mechanism. Number one, that the legion roles. Here, suppose the top and the managers or marketing managers and the research managers, they are contacting direct with each other. Okay, develop manager meet to brainstorm new product ideas. Yeah, the marketing manager maybe can contribute, okay, what customer want, and research and development managers also can discuss what they want and what they had researched. Okay, they discuss with each other and make a final decision to design the product. So this is Leon's role. Task force, yes, representative from marketing and research and development management. They assign maybe some good employee from marketing department, and or one employee from the research and development department, and one from the manufacturing department as well, to meet to discuss launch and new products. Yeah, they can discuss. Okay, suppose marketing department will give the representative will give the feedback to the research and development. Okay, please, our customer want this type of product. Okay, so the research and development will do some research on it, how to meet the customer desire, and after that, once they design, okay, they bring to the manufacturing Okay, and then discuss, okay, can you produce this one? Can you manufacture this design? And also they will give feedback to each other. So this is called task forces. Okay, cross-functional team, they only just created teams. The cross-functional team composed of all function is formed to manage a product to its launch in the market. They start, especially they created this team, cross-functional teams. Okay, maybe they can take one person from same like a task force. They can appoint one person from marketing, one person from the manufacturing, and other department as well. And they ask them, please, they form for specific time, and ask them, please just do the research and design a products. Here you can see in the picture also. So here, cross-functional team, here, this one, under one umbrella. They only just created the team to develop the products only. Okay, not they only taking feedback like task force and legion roles. No, they created specific team. Okay, integrated roles and departments. Here, senior manager provide members of cross-functional team with relevant information from other teams and from other division. Yeah, so division, you, as we discussed in our previous lectures, what is a division? Different companies, simple meaning, different company, different function, each thing. Okay, here I'm trying to explain through this example. See here, so washing machine divisions and the television divisions. Okay, so here they meet together to design the products or solve the problem. Okay, or maybe they share their experience, they share their responsibility. So integrating roles and departments. So this is here, we can understand through this picture, by the way. Okay, let's move to the next one, our further topic, the last topic of this chapter. Culture. What is a culture? Organizational culture. Share the set of beliefs, expectations, values, norms that influence how members, how employees of organizations relate to one another and cooperate to achieve organizational goals. Yeah, goals. How we understand what is a goal, as we explained in our last lecture as well. So let me see what are the goals and the norms. I mean, what are the organizational values and the norms? Because these are the combinations of goals. Okay, so maybe in simple meaning we can say the combinations of organizational values and norms are called culture of the organizations, right? Okay, let's see the organizational values. The shared standard. Maybe we can say the written rules that its members use to evaluate whether they have helped the company achieve its vision and the goals. In simple words, we can say what the organization stands for and influence its interactions with employees, customers, and stakeholders. Relationships between employees, customer, and stakeholders with the company, with the organizations. That is called values, organizational values. Some of the examples, by the way, make it very simple. That's why I'm giving you these examples here. You can see. So suppose our company ensuring transparent communication with customer about product defects. Yeah, must tell about the products. Hope you can read these examples also. Okay, some of the friends, another example, technological high-tech company investing in research to develop cutting-edge products. Yeah, making more cheaper, or more innovative, or maybe they are fulfilling the expectation of the customer, what they want. Okay, so another one, simple, retail store providing hassle-free returns to ensure customer happiness. Yes, another example, project team working together to meet deadline by sharing responsibility. Okay, another example is company using renewable energy to reduce its carbon footprint. Yes, their intention is all about the intentions, what company is doing for their employees, for their customer, for their stakeholders. A restaurant ensuring every dish meet consistent taste and presentation standards. So it'll be the good presentation standard, clean and clear. So some of the example is belong to the how to say organizational values. Now let me discuss with you about organizational norms. specify and precise without written, no written, by the way. This is not a written kind of shared belief, attitude, behavior that its members should observe and follow. Okay, informal but powerful rules about how employees should behave and conduct themselves. Yeah, this is among employees, among employees. Let's see, in simple words, we can say norms, shapes, design how employees interact, make decisions, perform tasks, reinforcing the organizational culture. It's called norms. So some of the example I'm going to discuss some of the example which make easy for you people to understand the concepts of organizational norms. From here, greeting colleagues politely each morning, right? No written, no need to write. This is the understood. We should behave like this, right? Like sometimes we give the example of Japanese culture. Yeah, they greet like this. How they respect their teachers, how they respect their elder. So this is also part of our culture. It's called norms, right? Every culture, every organization have follow these norms. Okay, every culture have their own norms also. Let's see, using email for formal updates, instant messaging for quick questions, right? Not rather texting through WhatsApp in mid of the night. Hello, doctor, how are you? Can I ask you these questions? Yeah, this is also part of the norms, by the way. Okay, completing task on time and being prepared for the meetings. Yes, not asking, doctor, can you extend the last date of our assignment submissions? Many things you can ask. Okay, so here, completing task on time, being prepared for the meeting. Okay, consulting the team before implementing major changing, right? Yes, this is also the common norms. Okay, so hope you understand. So earlier I said the combination of the values and the norms of any organization is called organizational culture as well. So here are some of the sources of organizational culture. So here we can say organizational ethics, characteristics of organizational member, employment relationships, organizational structure. Structure, we already have discussed many types of organizational structures, by the way. Let's see, let me discuss again one by one. See, organizational ethics, the moral values and beliefs and the rules that establish the appropriate way for organizations and its member to deal with each other and with people outside organizations. Ethics should be the former, should be the ethics. Hope you understand the difference between ethic and unethical. If they cheat, what they claim, but they are not providing that products. They said our product quality is 5-year, durability of our product is a 5-year, but your product will damage, will out of work within 1 year. This is the fake claim from the organizations, fake claim from the company. So it's not ethical, right? Not the ethical organizations, by the way. So whatever we claim, we fulfill that claim. That is called organizational ethics. Like, okay, moral, like a norms. We greet. It's not meaning we're all angry and backbiting. That is also meaning unethical organizations, right? So some of the example, if we are performing in right way, in ethical way, that organization will call organization ethics. And if they are not performing in right way, in unethical way, that's called organization. That will call organizational. And I mean, we can say that will call unethical organization, by the way. So I hope you understand about organizational ethics. How is it important? So the human resource policies, yeah, can influence how hard employees will work to achieve the organization goals. Yeah, every organizations, every company want their employees should work hard. They give their 100% to fulfill our goals, our objectives. How attached they will be to organizations. Yes, organizations, how, engagement, how committed with their organizations. Okay, whether or not they will buy into its values and norms. Yes, but our company have a values, they follow or not. These are some of the questions explaining the employment relationship with your organizations. So here, organizational culture, yes. Obviously the culture, these are the factors lah we discuss. These are the factors what we discuss here. This is the overall our organizational culture. See here, let me explain here. See, we discuss here, okay, organizational member characteristics. Here they discuss organizational relationship. We discuss, okay, the characteristic organizational member also, and the organizational structure. Here further we explain here, okay. So different kind of structure give rise different kind of culture. Now we are going to discuss about structure, right? Like, okay, tall have a little personal autonomy, perhaps focus on authority, mean tall organizations, and we can say the centralized organizations. If flat, horizontal. Flat mean horizontal, or we can say decentralized authority might have more freedom with focus on creativity, because we are giving the authority, we are giving to power to our lower management and to the non-managerial staff as well. So this is also, they said, also impact, also structure, also impact on your organizational culture as well, right? So strong adaptive culture versus weak, that is a characteristics. That's the characteristics. How? Last one, the top one, the characteristics. I mean, they said strong or adaptive culture versus weak and inert cultures. Adaptive culture values and norms help organizations to build momentum and to grow and changes as needed to achieve its goals. If we easily can adopt, we are the new employees, right? We join that organizations. Even the outsider also, they respect our culture. Okay, it's adaptive culture. They adapt easily, not they enforcing their own culture, not enforcing their own values, right? Grow and changes as needed to achieve its goals and to be effective more. Okay, inherit or maybe the weak culture. How? Those that lead to values and norms that fail to motivate and inspire employees. Maybe even organizations, their values and norms are very weak, and also employees are not willing to adopt their values and the norms that will cause inert or weak cultures. They are not going to follow, lead to stagnate and often failure over times. Yes, maybe for some time they can adopt, they can follow their culture, but for not long times. So they are failed to implement their culture. So that's why it's called weak culture. If they are successful to implement their culture, that will call strong culture or adaptive culture, because everybody following their culture. Okay, so here is the example of AC More Arts and the Crafts is all about the organizing with the functional structures, example of division and marketing, merchandising, stores and loss preventions, store operation, merchandise administrations, real estate, whatever. We can understand how their functions are working in this example and how their culture is strong or the weak. Please read this one from your book. This is your assignment, by the way. Okay, and we discuss later in the detail about this example. Thank you very much. That's all for today lectures.